Hello YouTube and welcome to a new Techsloth video. Finally, I got a test sample of the new XPS 13-inch device 2018 from Dell. No, this is my own XPS. This is a review unit, which really took now long. Over nearly 4 months I have to wait, and you see some other tester already got their fingers on the device. But therefore, this is now, or should be at least, the high-end version of the Dell XPS 2018. So we got the i7. So i7, what is it? 8550 U, of course. We got the Dell box. Let's pull out. Okay, one black Dell box, and we get our cable. We get an adapter, and we get the charger. And I would guess that nobody has used the charger yet, because as you can see, finally the official Dell charger is also USB Type-C port charger. So not as on the Dell XPS of previous generations, which still came with a normal charger, but which already were able to charge via the USB Type-C Thunderbolt 3 port, USB Type-C Thunderbolt 3 port. Yes, that's it. Oh, and speaking about ports, the old Dell XPS were the devices which got a lot of ports. USB Type-C, USB Type-A, headphone jack, a big SD card slot and Type-A slot, and Kensington lock. And with the new devices, we get only USB Type-C ports. And we get an adapter, USB Type-C to USB Type-A, so your normal USB port. And the charger you don't really need, because you can charge the device with other USB Type-C chargers. On the Dell black box there are no informations about the hardware, so let's open it up. And there we go. Ooh, silver version, shiny. There's also a white version, but this ain't the white version, this is only the silver version. Let's check out what else is in the box, because chargers and cables are outside. We get the Dell Quick Starter Guide, which shows us where are the buttons, what do they do, how Windows 10 looks like, how the shortcuts work, and for what the LEDs are. That's it, nothing more in the box, no stickers. No, Dell is not giving you stickers. But they give you a good conscience about the packaging. 100 recycled plastics, 25% from the ocean. So save the whales with the Dell notebook. Yeah, sure. So shiny silver version. The Dell logo is not, it will not light up. So no Apple glowing or previous Apple glowing. No. Let's go around the device. We got, I guess, the Kensington lock. We got USB Type-C 1, USB Type-C 2, of course, both Thunderbolt 3. We got the LEDs for the battery, showing us how much battery life we got. Nothing on the front. And on the right side, we get now a micro SD card slot, another USB Type-C port, and the headphone jack. And if you compare it with the old Dell XPS, let's put that on top. They really look the same, or really closely the same. SD slot, micro SD slot, USB Type-A, USB Type-C, and only the headphone jack moved to the other side of the device. So now let's open both books up. Let's see. No, you have to use 2 hands to open up the lid. And yes, no butterfly keyboard here on the Dell. This is a good old chiclet keyboard with the standard Dell trackpad. And another thing is differently matte display, shiny display. There ain't no matte display option more on the Dell XPS line. This changed. You only get 2 options here, a full HD display or a 4K display, and the 4K display is then also a touch screen. But this is not a 2-in-1 device, because you can't bend the touch screen, or it's not the touch screen or the screen all the way around. So this is the most you can open up the lid. And as you can see, this is touchy. So if we get into settings, let's have a quick look into system. Let's go down, informations, and there you get the information. So let's get the screen a little bit darker here. So yes, we got the i7 8550U, 16 gigabytes of RAM, and how much free storage? This is a 512 gigabyte version. And out of the box, this device you will lose 90 gigabytes. So you got 24 gigabytes of free storage on the device. And I have to say, the screen looks fantastic. Of course it's glossy, of course you got reflections, yeah. This is something you don't get on the other device. That's just for your guidance. This is the difference here. This is the advantage of a matte displays. Yes, on this, what is it called? Cinema display, infinity display, or how, I don't know how Dell is calling it. This is maybe fantastic in terms of color and resolution. And if you watch HDR Netflix video on it or whatsoever. But it got one big downside, battery life. Out of the box, Dell is telling us that the full HD version lasts around 19 hours in office life, and the 4K version only lasts around 11 hours. So you lose around nearly half of the battery performance only for this 4K resolution. And I am, despite it looking really, really gorgeous, I have to say that. Yes, but I'm not convinced that sacrificing 50% of the battery life is the right way to go. But this is something I will figure out in the next 2 weeks. I will use this device together with my normal XPS, of course also with a 13-inch MacBook Pro from Apple, to get a feeling, and maybe then after 2 weeks I will say, yes, 4K inch displays and a 4K resolution displays on a 13-inch Mac or 13-inch laptop is the way to go. Maybe, we will see. Everything else, performance, battery life, speaker quality, carrying around quality, I will test as well. But the main thing, of course, will be battery life, performance, and the screen, if the 4K resolution screen is the right choice. So, this is it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!